Joining us now in studio, we have Dan Brooks with the Billings Chamber of Commerce. He is the Director of Business Advocacy here with the Chamber. Thanks for coming in early this morning. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we're here to talk about some opportunities to talk with basically the candidates that we need to fill 5 seats on the City Council next 2024 election cycle. So talk a little bit about the opportunity community members have to meet some of the candidates for City Council.
Yeah, so every 2 years, half of City Council turns over. We have 10 wards, along with our mayor, so 11 voting members. 5 of those are up for election every 2 years. So to help kind of fill that information gap and get an opportunity for our members and the public to come and listen to and meet and interact with and ask questions of those people running for office, we host these coffee with candidate events. Really just meant to be a very informal. We've got a few questions at the Chamber that we'd like to ask, and then we open it up to questions for the audience. So those things that maybe are happening in a neighborhood that people want to ask about, bring your questions. Happy to have you there and give you that opportunity to interact with the candidates running for office.
Okay, and what are some of the big issues for the 2024 ballot? Of course, we've got some rising property taxes, home values, I guess, are going up. There's the big parks bond that people are talking about. I guess, what are the issues that the Chamber really wants to learn more about from these candidates?
Yeah, absolutely. So you hit on a couple of them already. Property taxes always comes up every election cycle, but the parks bond certainly one. And then public safety, of course. We were kind of the backbone of the most recent public safety mill levy campaign committee, getting that passed. A couple weeks ago, Police Chief Rich St. John had given a brief to council showing that, yes, it looks like it is having an impact in bringing down property and violent crime. So, candidates will relay what they're hearing on the doors about that. Usually it's not as optimistic as the numbers would show, but we do want to hear about that. We also ask questions about tax increment finance districts and using that as one of our only economic development tools in Montana for revitalizing kind of underutilized areas of town. Safe routes to schools comes up, very important for voters, especially in light of recent accidents around our school areas. So lots of great topics and information to come and glean before casting a vote.
Okay, excellent. And dates and times for people to catch this event.
Yes, and I've got my cheat sheet here so I don't get these wrong. So the next one that we've got coming up is Ward 1, which will feature incumbent Councilwoman Kendra Shaw and Mike Mayotte. That is September 7th, and these are all 8 to 9 in the morning at the Billings Association of Realtors. We're kind of partnering with them on this event to help generate some more awareness. After that, September 12th, incumbent Councilman Mike Boyette versus Bo Mulvaney. September 19th is Scott Aspenleader and Mary Hernandez running for an open Ward 4 seat. And then September 16th, incumbent Councilman Roy Neese running against Dustin Hanson.
Okay, lots to come. Some really interesting topics, of course, affecting everybody in the city. And thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.